So would you say that when the seller is ready and the seller comes to you with, yes, I am ready, I didn't like that broker, I didn't like this broker, I am ready for you, Paramount. So how do you, and you convince them and they go through, do you have any clients that are leaving you after oral anyway because they were hoping for a different outcome, or are they sticking to you to the end, with you to the end, and sell the property?
We have both. We have both. Obviously, we prefer the latter because that's when we get paid, when the property sells. But, we have both. As we have grown over the years and become more successful, done more transactions, become more eloquent at demonstrating our value to the seller, it's more and more of the latter than the former, meaning it's more and more of the sellers who understand the value that we're providing.
And they're sticking to their guns, and they're
not to their gun, they're sticking to
us.
To
the procedure. They're sticking to the procedure, to complete the procedure, and to sell the property through the auction.
Right. And we've also become better at being selective upfront and qualifying sellers better. Since we are more active, we don't take every transaction. Unfortunately, we have to say no a lot. We say no much more than we say yes, because how can we sell a $4 million home for $6 million?
Right.
That happens all the time. All the time, sellers call us and they say, I'm on the market, I'm asking $6 million, I'm getting offers at 4, 4.5, $5 million, and I want to hire you to get me $6 million, and I want you to do it in 30 days. And I say, okay, I would like that too, but how are we going to do something for you in 30 days that your good broker hasn't done in 12 months? The problem is not the broker. The problem is the unrealistic seller and the expectations of the seller. So we say no. And frankly, either the seller adjusts and understands that they're unrealistic and we do proceed, or the seller reduces their price with the listing broker. So we often help listing brokers get a price reduction, even if we don't get hired, or the seller maintains their position, doesn't hire us, doesn't reduce the price, and likely still doesn't sell the property.
Right. So I think it's a very valuable approach what you are offering, and I understand that you are working with so many different firms throughout New York metropolitan area, and you have got connections, you educate agents. So your biggest client, I would say, would be an agent, right? So you talk to agents, you talk to their management, you explain the procedure, and you bring great value to the sellers and the buyers.
Absolutely. Yes.
And
yes,
the process is easy in a way. It is easy, and it's traditional. You still have the appraisal, you still have the inspection, you make sure the title work is done, so all the paperwork is in order. Your buyers have access to everything they need. They can ask any questions. They can view the property as many times as they wish. And the sense of urgency, I think it's so important when you have the date and the deadline and everyone have to submit. Here we go.
That's right. Yes to everything you just said.